Hi guys, this is Miss Gandy here, and I'm going to teach you all how to use multiple different strategies to add equations that can be used in kindergarten and in first grade. Here, and I'm going to teach our first grade students how to use a number line to add. So this was in their remote learning packets for the first week of January. So what I really like to do when we first start learning how to use a number line, we have two numbers here, so I like to use two different colors to help me visualize how to add. Okay, so I'm going to decide which number is the biggest number for my number line. So I'm going to look, they're equal, so I'm going to circle just the first one. 4 here, and then I'm going to go over here and circle here. Now I'm going to take my second color and circle the next number, but this time I'm going to hop 4 times to add. So whenever we are adding, numbers are going to get bigger. If we're subtracting, the numbers are going to get smaller. So we want to go in this direction to get bigger since we are adding with the plus sign. So we're going to do 4 hops because that's how many it says to do. So we're going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can count to check. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4 little half circles. Then I like to circle the number that I landed on so I know what my answer is. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. Okay, here we can either choose to start with the first number or we can choose with the biggest number. I prefer to start with the biggest number because it's less hops we have to do. So I'm going to circle my 5. Since it's the biggest, start here. And then I'm going to circle my 3 to do 3 hops. 1, 2, 3 to get 8. Another great strategy to help us add is to draw a picture to add. So this example already gave us some already to start with. So we see there's 2 circles here, so they've already done 2 for us. So we need to draw 3 to add. So we're going to draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what? 2 plus 3 equals. Okay, so to add using a picture to add, once again I like to use my 2 different colors for my 2 different numbers. So I'm going to circle my 5 because I know I need to draw 5 circles in the first circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle my 3 to remind me to draw 3 red circles in the second circle. 1, 2, 3. Now I already know there's 5 in here, so I can go 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. Another way that we can learn to add is using a 10 frame. So a 10 frame is a rectangle that is divided into 10 tiny squares. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. So if all of them in the top row are filled in, then that's 5. And if the whole box is filled in, that's 10. That way we don't have to count each of them. So once again, I like to use 2 different colors to help me visualize my addition fact. So I'm going to start with my biggest number first, which just so happens to be the first number. So I'm going to draw 5 blue circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I'm going to switch over with my red for my 4. I now know I have to have 4 red circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to add all of those circles up together to figure out how much 5 plus 4 equals. Well, the top row is 5, so I can go 5 and count on 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9. Okay, for the next one, I'm going to go ahead and do my largest number first, 6. So I'm going to do 6 blue circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we only have 1 red circle to add. Now I can count them all up. 5, 6, 7. So 1 plus 6 equals 7. Now, I've noticed a few students have gotten into the habit of just doing them random. Sometimes they go here, 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 and here, and they never fill up all the way across. Just like in our reading and writing, we go all the way from the start to the finish of the row before we go down to this row. We want to get into the habit of going all the way across from left to right, just like what we do with our reading and writing. Okay, so if you are adding and you would like to use the 10 frame strategy, but you do not have a 10 frame, we had some paper packets that had the ability to use a 10 frame, but they didn't complete the 10 frame because we wanted our students to be able to create their own when they need it, but they don't have a 10 frame available. So, for example, this one was here and it's blank, but we can go ahead and create our own 10 frame using this rectangle that they drew for us. So all we have to do is look at our rectangle horizontally, which means it's going long ways to the side. And we're going to go halfway. We're going to divide it in half, and we're going to draw a straight line as best as we can across. Now we need to create 5 squares on the top and on the bottom. So in order to do that, we need to draw 4 lines going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom to give you 10 squares. That way you can go ahead and begin with your equations if this strategy works best for you. So we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, 1, 2. So 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Alright guys, I hope this has helped you out a whole lot today, and I hope that you will find one of these strategies that works best for you and your child. Good luck and do amazing work.